And as I said, her story is really inspiring, and she has done incredible job, especially when she joined the program. She outstood, she was getting crazy on all the success, all the stuff, all the wins that she was getting. This is one of the screenshots that she sent, and then some personal life situations happened. She has to take a little bit of break here and there and all, but she is still non unstoppable queen of our program. I'm gonna be welcoming her, and she made 23.5K in first 75 days of joining. She was crazy in that, doing a full-time job. Imagining, who would like to hear how Rajvir scaled from 0 to 23.5K in 75 days? Who would want to see? Maybe you are a person, you are a wife working at the same time, doing a job and doing a business, managing your personal life, managing your family, your married life. And her husband was not here when she started, so she had to brought her husband, settle him down, and settle the whole family down. And also she's having a new fam member coming, so I'm gonna be welcoming me. Everybody shout out for Rajvir. Let's welcome Rajvir Kaur to our challenge today. Just 1 second. Welcome, Rajvir. Can you hear me? Are you there, Rajvir? Your camera is turned off.
Hi.
Yes, there you go.
Hello here.
Hi, hi. Welcome to our.
Hi.
Yes, we are excited to have you. First
Thank
of
you so
all,
much.
We-
Thank you so much. I'm too
absolutely
excited.
too excited. I know you
Yeah,
have also you. Thanks for giving your time first and out of this busy weekend. And now we're gonna be
it's
sharing
my
your.
pleasure.
Absolutely. People wants to hear your story. People wants to hear that stuff, how you were able to manage. So I'm going to be going through some of the things that all my who are the wives here having a job, full-time job, and still managing their business. Maybe you are doing freelancing, maybe you are doing a service provider, you're a coach consultant, anyone, all the people. You would be able to relate to Rajvir, all the things that she has done. Incredible how she was able to make that along with the full-time job, 23.5K. So Rajvir, I want to be starting with your backstory, like how we got introduced and what was the motivation behind joining the coaching program.
Okay, so first, thank you so much for having me here. So I want to first start that how I got into affiliate marketing first. Um, so when COVID hit, that at that time I lost my job and I had to stay at home for 5 months. And I was looking at for a job at that time. Then finally I landed a job as a lab technician, um, full time. I was working full time at that time, and at that time I was active on LinkedIn. So somebody approached me through LinkedIn for MLM. Then I started MLM in December 2020, and like I was buying crazy products at that time, and I was attending meetings every um, week. Like we have two meetings every week. Same thing was happening in MLM too, but they were giving same presentations every week. So after 4 months, I said, no, this business model is not for me. Like I was just spending money on products, not investing in my learning.
Hmm.
So that's why I quit that business model. And during that time, I was active on TikTok too. So I went through TikTok and I scrolled. When I was scrolling, then I watched a lot of videos about affiliate marketing. Then I thought, let me give a try. At that time, I my mindset was just making extra money, because at that time still my mindset was a job kind of like I was a job kind of person, not a business kind of person at that time. So I took $7 course as everybody does. So then I struggled a lot. Like I started with get response, click funnel, build roll, and grew funnels. So for 1 month, I struggled a lot. Like I was creating tons of videos, I was creating funnels, I was sending emails, but then I said no, like it's not the right way.
Hmm.
Then I invested in a high ticket program, Freedom Breakthrough. Maybe a lot of people know about it. So I invested in that, and I learned TikTok and I created my YouTube channel at that time, and then I also created my Facebook profile too. I wasn't active, but I created my Facebook profile at that time. So, and but I was active, more active on TikTok. So I got 3 or 4 high ticket sales at that time, because at that time affiliate marketing wasn't trending.
Yeah, it was
People
in
were
boom.
buying Freedom Breakthrough and Legendary.
Yeah.
So I made 3 or 4 high ticket sales, but after that it stopped.
Mhm.
Then I invested in another program. It was called TPSP, about Facebook,
Mhm.
and they were also giving a mentorship too. Like we had, I think 2 calls every week at that time, but that was difficult program. Like I wasn't able to understand properly.
Mhm.
So I after that, after 2 months, uh, I invested again in one of coaching program, $600. And at that time I got to know about you.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I commented on your post in ClickFunnels group. You posted about your new home when you bought your new house, and I commented on that. You sent me friend request, and then I replied to one of your story, Shole Bhature,
I remember.
on that story. Yeah, then we talked. Yeah, then we started talking from that story, and then I got to know that when I scrolled through your profile, then I got to know more about you. Then I texted you that I want to join your program. That, but at that time I was in another program, coaching
Yeah.
program, only for 6 weeks. And during 6 weeks, first we talked at that time, and you said no. And you were not replying at that time. Even I was getting one reply after one day, after 24 hours.
Sorry about
And
that.
and then when I had to extend that coaching program, because she offered me her coaching program for $2,000,
Yeah.
then again I texted you, and you asked me that how much time are you with her? I said 6 weeks. You said, then don't come in this program, just start with her. And like at that time I got to know that you are a very ethical person. Like I said, how you can sacrifice $5,000? Like I'm ready to pay $5,000, but you are saying that go with that person. So then I again invested in that person, and but after 1 month I realized that I'm not learning anything. I'm just doing the same stuff every time. Like I'm making TikTok videos, but I joined that coaching to learn Facebook marketing.
Mhm.
So that's why uh, I sacrificed my money too, because I invested 2000 for 3 months, but I attended her classes only for 1 month. So again I texted you that now I want to join your program,
Yeah.
let me know about the process. And then you told me about I already know about the
Yeah.
price, like what is the price point. So we jumped on a call, and then you just told me that what's going to be in the program. I just wanted to learn, not like my mindset wasn't about earning money,
Mhm.
or like I didn't ask you about the end result, like what I'm going to get after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, at that time I invested in you. I think it was 15 Jan
Yeah. January this year.
2022. Yeah, and on 15 April our coaching was going to finish. Me, Uzma, and Priyanshu, we were together at that time in that coaching. So even Uzma texted me at that time that I wanna join. Should I join or no? I said go ahead. So yeah. So in those 3 months, like we had a lot of fun
Yeah.
in coaching classes too. Like because we had coaching classes at evening at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern time, not in the morning time. And I used to have job at 11 o'clock, at 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I used to attend class from 9 to 10:30. Then I had to leave at 10:30 because I had to walk from my
I
house to
remember.
job for yeah, for 18 minutes. So, and it was winter time
Yeah.
in Jan to April. It was winter time, and then again, you had a birthday offer at that time in Feb,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we all three asked you like, do we have any offer or no? Do you have any offer for us or no? And you said like
Wait
wait till
till April.
end of the March,
March.
yeah,
Yeah.
end of the March, yeah. And we said okay. And then when you gave us offer, like it was 8 months, we couldn't say no. Yeah, it was a lot of money, like
Huge investment.
7.5K, yeah.
Yeah.
But for time period it was a lot, 8 months.
Yeah.
And then even me and Uzma discussed about it, then she said I already paid. Then but my husband, he said like, you haven't earned a lot of money, okay. In that month in March, I don't know what happened, but like in the last week I was getting sales crazy. Like I think I made around $7 or $8,000 in those 6 or 7 days. Yeah. And when I was sending screenshots in FB group, our FB group, and you were saying, क्या खाया था राजवीर तूने? Morning. So yeah, and after that we extended your coaching program, and we are feeling blessed that we made that decision at that time. But it was difficult from April, as my husband came in April, and my life took 360-degree turn, totally 360-degree turn, because before that I was living alone.
Yeah.
Like I had no responsibility here. I didn't have any responsibility here, but yes, I had responsibilities in India. Like I have three sisters, and my mom, dad, grandfather, grandmother, and my husband was there. Like he had refusal one time
Mhm.
in December 2019. And after that I got so depressed. Like I was working at Tim Hortons, and I started crying at that time, when I had shift from 3 to 11. Like I got to know at I think 9:30, I think around 9:30 p.m.
Mhm.
That he got a refusal, and I started crying at that time. And my supervisor, she sent me in the back of the Tim Hortons. She said, I will handle here, you go back.
Yeah.
So I went back and I cried for half an hour. And yeah, and then I called my husband. He didn't know about it. I told him, and he just stayed silent
Mhm.
for 15 minutes. Like we didn't know that what we should talk now. And I got depressed at that time. But then I had to go back in India in Feb,
Mhm.
because I wasn't able to stay here after that situation. And then after when I came here, then after still I had like some kind of doubt that I don't know, like next time when we will get together here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that time was very difficult for me, seriously.
Can imagine.
Yeah. And when he came here, after 1 month I got to know that I am pregnant. And yeah, for 4 months, 4 months, first 4 months were difficult because I was getting sick every day. I used to do sick call to work every week, like two sick
Yeah.
calls, sometime at one sick call. So those 4 months were very difficult for me. Like I couldn't eat anything, and
Mhm.
I couldn't digest anything. So like I lost a lot of weight during those 4 months. But after that, it was a little better. But again, now as I'm in eighth month, so now again it's a little bit difficult. Yeah.
It is.
So hmm,
No, true. Your journey is inspiring. Everybody is commenting a really inspiring journey. Jasmine is saying, Parth is saying, Jagjit is saying, all that. And it was not easy what you did, Rajvir. all these things, you still survived, you're still coming on the coaching calls. I remember, sorry for saying no in the first time, but it was you you proved it. That is the thing. And for anyone here listening, watching it on live or replay, always make sure that whosoever you are dealing with, a person, a lead or a prospect comes to you, don't never see it as a money bank or chaser. As she said, she was ready to pay me $5,000 and I was saying no to that. And it's not a first time. I have said no to so many people just because I felt like this person is not a fit at this time, this person won't be able to achieve what they can achieve with me, or this is not their right step at this moment of the time, right? So same thing I did, and you do with all the client. If you do with this thing, your clients will gonna be like, this person is, yes, it's, this person is giving me right advice. If I could have taken Rajvir out of that situation at that time, she was already in somebody's program, 6 weeks were left. Imagine I said like, no, no, don't come to me, I will teach you better and all that. Her mind would be messed up, and as a coach I would feel guilty. It's a responsibility. It's, I see it as coaching is a blessing. That's why I believe in that. That's why I lead with this thing. And if I would have done something wrong, giving her wrong suggestion, advice just to make my money, just to fill my bank account with another 5,000, then I would feel bad today. We won't be here today. She would be maybe ghosting me instead of me ghosting her or not replying to her. She would be ghosting me, and she, imagine what kind of image I would be creating. And this is, business is all, again, you, it gets spreaded with the people. One person talking good about you will attract 10 people, good people. One person talking bad about you, all that will repel, will take your all the 10 other clients that might have potential clients for you. So make sure you are giving right advice to the people. And Rajveer, coming back to your story, that was the time you were attending coaching calls. I still remember we used to make. I was even bringing her up front. I was like, Rajveer, can you ask your question first so that you have to leave all that? She was managing all that. So still, she's doing. She recently quit her job now. And how long it's been that you quit your job?
It's 1 month.
1 month. Now she's gonna be
I
coming
haven't
into the,
resigned because it's
it's a
my
mat leave,
maternity
right?
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
sorry, I
that's
said
why.
resigned.
But yeah, but
It's a
I'm not
break.
going back after that.
No,
I'm
we
not
won't
going
want.
back.
We
No,
won't be happy to see you back at the job. No, we don't
yeah,
want
no,
to
no, no,
let you
no.
go. No, no way. You have already struggled. You have already done all that part, Rajveer, like managing all that family life, being a married, like now having a baby is coming. That's,
Mhm.
I'm super excited about. We're gonna be having another mom sitting with a baby, attending the coaching session. Like Uzma is already our first mom. These things, this session, this feeling is, it doesn't make you feel like you are coach and a client relation, or it's being so formal. Sometimes we do a lot of fun in the chatting, in our inbox and all that. So that's great.
Even sometimes what happened when I ask any question in messenger group, then he asked a counter question. I was like, I think मैंने गलती कर ली question पूछ के.
She's always like, now मुझे डांट पड़ेगी. It's like Sahil is gonna say something. All that stuff. But it's a beautiful relation that I love. And Rajveer, for the people, other people who like mom, you are now becoming it. You already kind of, you are.
Yeah,
So, and for
almost
the
1.5 month.
almost 1.5 months exactly, for the wives out there who are still managing, struggling, all this thing, whatever lessons you have learned, what is the advice that you would give to the people who are maybe still, some people, some wives maybe still thinking, or some um, at this point, some females that mat leave maybe thinking like, I have to go back to the job, and they are like scared of it. And I know it is a scary feeling for everyone. From the last couple of months, all that journey that you have been going through, what is the advice that you want to give to those people, especially the
So,
wives and becoming moms, new moms?
so if I talk about wives, so you know your husband better than
Yeah.
anyone. Like when I had to extend your coaching at that time, my husband also said that no, right now don't invest.
Yeah.
Either earn money then invest. Then I said okay. Then in the next 6 or 7 days, I earned $7 or $8,000. Then I was sending screenshots to my husband and in our Facebook group too. And after that, when I made $3,000 or $4,000. Then he said, just save your spot
I remember.
in the coaching program. Yeah. And I sent you the same screenshot.
Yeah,
So it's up to you, like how you handle that situation. Okay.
exactly.
Uh, yeah. Even I think some days ago, one girl, she's on maternity leave, same as me. I think same 7th or 8th month.
Yep.
And she was saying that we can't survive on that 55% pay.
Mm,
But that's why I want to join the coaching program. Then she said that, but I can't afford. I even didn't tell my price, but she said, I can't afford. Like when you have that mindset that I can't afford, then you are not going to afford that. You have to make the mind like, how can I afford? If you are getting 55% pay, it's still 2,000 to $2,400,
mhm,
right? You can get payment plan, and you can make the second month installment in first month. Like you
mhm.
can earn that kind of money, right?
Yeah.
So you have to handle that situation. You know your husband better, and you know how to handle your finances. So
Mhm.
you know that thing better, right? If you are working, still you know how to manage your time.
Yeah.
Like I was working night shifts for 1.5 year, and
Mhm.
11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Then I used to come home 7 to 9. I used to take shower and then cook my food. From 9 to 12, I used to work straight on business, 9 to 12.
Yeah.
And then at 12 to 1, I used to talk to my husband. And then again 1 to 1:30, I used to work on business. Then I used to sleep from 1:30 to 9:30.
Yeah.
So yeah. So at that time I was alone.
Mhm.
But when my husband came, that time was a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I was able to give maybe 2 or 3 hours only,
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours. But I used to create my whole content like TikTok content, Instagram content on weekend because I had whole weekend free. So I used
Yeah.
to work on weekend too. Like
Mhm.
it was crazy. On weekend too. I used to stay awake at night time
Mhm.
from 11 to morning 9 o'clock. I used to work during night, not during days, and I used to sleep during day.
Mhm.
Hmm.
You
And if
managed
you
it.
are a mom,
Mhm.
yeah, if you are a mom, then I think Uzma is the best example. I take inspiration from her. Yeah, yeah. So I take inspiration from her every time,
Yeah.
and I always say that you are my inspiration.
Mhm.
Like how you are managing your time, and I'm going to learn from her when I'm going to become mom, and how to manage time with baby.
She did it. She has
Uh,
done an incredible job when she was when attending the sessions during the Zoom sessions with the Rayan in her lap and all that. That's a beautiful thing. And she's
yeah.
managing, she's struggling and all that stuff. But along with that, these girls, that's why I call them queens. These queens are making it happen. You guys are not doing all that. And being a female, you have to take care of all the family needs as well. You have to cook, you have to do laundry, you have to take care of the whole house, kitchen, all that stuff. It's not easy for them. And just the dedication itself, Karima was saying here, the dedication that Rajvir has is shown. It's an inspiration. It's like an example for other people like her, literally at this situation
even
especially. Yeah.
even when I was in India at that time too, like after my masters, when I completed my masters, after that, I was attending IELTS exam, IELTS classes. I
Hmm.
had to give IELTS test, and after that it was I think 7 or 8 hour.
Hmm.
And then after that, I used to give tuitions to students at home
Wow.
because at that time my younger sister, she
Yeah.
was studying in college in third year. She was in third year, and I had to pay her mess bill in
Hmm.
hostel. So I was paying her mess bill through tuition fees, and also my IELTS classes too. So those expenses I was handling at home.
Mhm.
And even when I was in bachelor's and in my master's, I was getting scholarship from government, 60,000 rupees every year. And yeah, and for first 3 years, I was paying my fees, my hostel fees, college fees, and university
Yeah.
hostel fees and mess fees. But when I was in masters, my younger sister, she started studying.
Mhm.
She went to college for bachelor's. Then I had to pay her fees too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I completed, like when I took IELTS exam, after that I started teaching in school, and I was getting just 8,500 rupees at that time from school.
Mhm.
And yeah, after coming back from school in summer, I was teaching to students like from I think 3 to 7 o'clock, and then I used to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Then I used to teach in the morning too
Mhm.
to uh, secondary school students, plus one and two. Like I was teaching chemistry at that time too. I was paying my sister's IELTS exam and classes fees.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know how I was doing at that time.
It's already inside you, Rajvir. Like, see, this
Mhm,
action takers are always, you can see that from all the actions and you have done even before you jump into this entrepreneur world. You were already trying
mhm,
all that stuff. Not a lot of people know that I tried Amazon FBA. I literally signed up for a course as 799 or $797 as the first installment. Then I did MLM, network marketing. Not a lot of people knows that. Everybody knows me from March 2020 when I started with OFA challenge, ClickFunnels and funnels. But before that
mhm,
story, it's, and I was looking for ways to make money online, I would say from 2015 when I came to Canada. So these actions are already there, not in that at that time, but before that time as well. And that's what you have proved. Exactly.
mhm.
She's a warrior queen, Karim was saying. Yeah, Rajvir, people are getting inspiration. I'm really feeling blessed that glad I brought you in. 31 people are still there. That's amazing. All right, Rajvir, thank you so much for coming on. That was really amazing. You saved my questions even. You told your whole story. I really love that. You literally made people amazed with that. So, and I hope people who are watching, they got motivation from this thing, her story. If she can do it, why can't you do? If she can make this extra money along with all the responsibilities that she was having already and things that happen in life, it is possible. It is doable. All right. Thank you so much, Rajvir. I will let
Thank
you
you
go
so much
now.
for
Enjoy
having
your
me
weekend.
here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so
Uh,
much.
You're welcome.
Thank